Alright, welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 432. We're here reviewing episodes 9 and 10 of ToQger. In this first episode here, well, here's what happens. So, basically the Rangers had to temporarily switch trains because the red train has to go through maintenance, so, because it was damaged last episode, so basically, they take the support train for a while to their next town. You're like, okay, WAG comes with them, which is really cool. By the way, we do have a debut of a new monster here known as not Bombshell, no. Oh, yeah. Marionette Shadow. The whole thing is about this guy is manipulation and all about love. I thought this was weird of a story. Yes. The whole thing is basically breaking people's hearts. That's simply put basically what the whole purpose of the story is. It's all about love. Also, Mia falls in love with some random guy in the episode. Doesn't go much anywhere at all, but the big thing about this episode, we debut Diesel. Oh. Basically, the three support trains they have can combine to one. And they use it to defeat the monster of the episode. But they have to use a kick in order to beat it. Yes, seriously. So, then in the case of the very next episode, it's basically, well, Madame Noir's turn. Because, well, the Emperor is getting really close, though he's going to show up pretty soon. Not going to say when. So, of course, she sends out their monster. First one she sent, they won in 3 episodes. And this be her last monster for 4 episodes. By the way, Madame Noir had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roughly 11 monsters in the series. Only 11. And this episode here was only her 4th. And this was only the 10th episode. Basically, gather darkness. That's simply what his job is. And he's like typing stuff and like he sends basically ToQger, which is fixed by the end of the episode, so they send it into space. So also Takashi it says he's gonna die at dawn. So there's also a kid in the episode who does have imagination. I think this episode was a lot better than episode 9. I didn't think 9 was terrible. It's just that the story they had was very weak. I would say of the first 10 episodes, 9 is probably the weakest one. Sorry I keep out blowing my nose. My nose keeps getting stuffed up for some reason. So I have to cleaned out. So, yeah, so pretty much in the way. Again, seriously. Hopefully it'll be last time moment. So, because the kid is basically filling up baseball, it thinks there's no imagination, can't see the train. The rest kids can see the train, no problem, he can't. The adults obviously cannot see the train at all because they don't have apparently the show's written that adults can't see it, despite the fact that Gemp can see it no problem, and it's viewed in the ToQger movie, which I will review reviewing again soon. They can see the train, but adults can't. I don't get this. I've never, they think adults can't have imagination? I don't know what's weird when it comes to this one. Yes. So, because of the fact he's doubting himself, he can't see the train, but the kids can, and of course, his whole thing, he types, he's going to die at dawn. Though, of course, he basically is able to fight him later on in the episode. He's close to dawn, and then, of course, he bows to die, and then he gets up and says, and then all of a sudden, more word pop says, and then he revives. And I can see revive. Yeah. So he gets up, and they beat the monster with the frickin' typewriter. With the whole thing of and with a little scroll and a little ink. It says Death of Shadow Monster. And he goes giant says, and because of the fact they can't use regular train guns off in space, so they use Diesel in order to basically fight it. And then, thanks to basically the words being broken, he's able to basically have the train come back to Earth for the mech first time a couple episodes and beat the monster with 2 mechs. I'm like, that is so cool. Yeah. Two interesting episodes. It's not terrible per se. Those of you curious though, is it going to be any more support trains like any other mechs? Also because that Joe Schwartz, his Dark Line was actually destroyed in episode, I think it was 6, 6, 7. It was episode 6, that's when it was destroyed. And so basically, oh, you're going to get a new one. Okay. Befit of a general. Yeah. All because the Emperor's coming soon. And Mira's like, yeah, I'm going to make some arrangements. Yeah, also for some reason, suburbs for this one, they have it where Nero's Baron's name is with E. It's like Barone. I don't get why it's like that. It's weird. But no denying the fact Baron Nero's got a cool design. Also, Miss Greta is not seen in episode 9, but she is seen in episode 10. That she is. The next one she misses is on to episode 16. Which, yeah, it seems like 16 basically, like, I think, like, Schwartz is, like, the only character there. Yeah. But I'm definitely looking forward to the remaining episodes we have here. Yes. Because back episode 10, I now have roughly 20 more episodes left to go before going on break. Overall, for the whole series, there's only 37 left to go for the whole series. Yep. But not much to these episodes. Okay, so that's pretty much a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and, well, next up basically is the comic order. Okay, bye.